Hi everyone, I'm Emily.
And I'm Jane, and we're Driven to Pass.
We're both driving instructor trainers and we're here to help. So today we're going to talk about how to start a lesson, our first lesson, so when you pick up that first pupil. So Jane was telling me that she gets quite a few trainees just a bit unsure about that first lesson. You're going to go pick up your first real pupil. It can be a bit nerve-wracking. So we just want to make sure you're feeling happy about how you're going to handle that, what you need to do.
Yes.
So we're going to start off with the official bit, the formalities, get them out of the way. So, Jane.
Driver's license. So check the driver's license when they come to the car. Just make sure they've got it with them. Have a look at it. Make sure that it's the person's photograph, their date of birth, their address. It's category B on the back. If you've got any worries about it, then you're going to have to get them to get a check code from gov.uk, and then you can do a check on that license. The other thing you need to do is a sight test.
So you need to be able to read a number plate. They need to be able to read a number plate from a distance of 20 metres. It's a new style number plate. If you've got someone who is dyslexic, then it's easier for them to read a rear number plate. So you can do that instead. If they can't read it from 20 metres, you can take a step closer, see if they can do it. But if you're getting too close, sorry, that's it, game over, no lesson today. Go get an eyesight check and come back when you've got some glasses.
20 metres is about 5 cars or a couple of buses.
Yeah. So you don't have to get a tape measure out.
No.
Make sure you can read that distance at least as well. You need to be able to see further.
Yes.
Okay, so after you've done those formalities, you can relax a little bit and just get to know your pupil.
Yes.
So you're going to get in the driver's seat most likely and drive them somewhere to a nice quiet practice area. On that drive there, you're going to be asking them some questions and just having a chat. You're just having a nice informal chat, getting to know your pupil. Important to find out a few things like,
have they had any driving experience before? What other skills do they have that they can bring to driving that they might not relate to driving? And actually just find out a little bit about them.
Yeah.
What do they do? What makes them tick? Why are they learning to drive? And is this a particular time? Is there a particular reason for it?
Yeah. I mean, just quickly, I think it's quite a good point about just finding out a bit about your pupils. When I said to you earlier about my pupil who plays a harp with 8 pedals, and she's also a ballerina. So
who knew? 8 pedals. I mean, 8 pedals.
It's a big harp. Apparently, she has various size harps. But that's really, really useful thing to know about her, because that can transfer and relate to driving control and things like that. Obviously, you don't drive a harp, but pedals.
It's got pedals.
Yeah, exactly. And also find out how they like to learn. People have preferred learning styles. That can be quite useful. So once you get to the practice area, you've got a good idea of a starting point. So if they've got no experience at all, then you know that you need to set a goal around moving off and stopping for that lesson. So you've got a clear objective. If they have experience,
well, these days plenty of people do, don't they? They don't start from new. They're probably not 17 anymore because we can't fit them in time on our books, But if they have had previous experience, well, ask them what experience they've had, how long ago it was, who was it with, how do they feel about driving, what do they think they're capable of, and again, what is their goal? What do they want to get out of the lesson today? And that could be difficult because they may not know. They might go to practice. So, well, we'll go straight into maybe doing a bit of an assessment drive.
So maybe just 10 minutes, nice quiet area. Make sure you've established who's taking responsibility for various risks. So, explain that you're going to give them directions and that you're going to be watching what they're doing. And if at any point they're missing something or they haven't seen something, then you can step in. And so you want to make sure that that is clear before the assessment drive. Watch them for 10 minutes, pull over, reflect. This is your opportunity to set the goal.
Yeah. So, you'll generally find something within that 10 minutes that you can latch onto and say, right, okay, how did you feel about this? And maybe we can improve. And that can then be something that is part of the goal. And that's really how you would start a lesson. That's and then you would go into, like any other lesson, really. You'd have established some kind of level of rapport at that point, and then the lesson hopefully will just unfold after that and
Yeah,
take place. Yeah,
that's
take
it.
shape.
And, just try and have some fun. Keep it professional,
Mm.
but you need to have fun, and your pupil needs to enjoy it as well. So, keep it light, appropriate, and professional.
Yes. Okay.
And that's it.
Thank you very much.